This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com.
And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. We welcome you to Westside High School as tonight the Preston Indians come across the valley and come over and take on the Westside Pirates here tonight. We welcome you inside as Preston, coming off a big win last Thursday night at home against the Pocatello Indians, come over here to take on the Westside Pirates here tonight. Ought to be a very interesting match. They've met once earlier this year in a tournament, and that match was won by Westside. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll hear from the head coach, Kalaska Haskell, right after this.
KACH, My Local Radio.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
westmotorcompany.com.
Sushi, a word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. We'll spend a couple of minutes with Kalaska Haskell before we square off against Westside here. First of all, let's go back to the other night. A fine 4-set win for the girls.
Yeah, that was really nice because, we talked right before that. We got to show up. We had a rough start to that week, and we had a lot of discussions as a team of where our dedication is, where our drive is, and those girls made the change. They made a decision, and they came out ready to go. And it was in a perfect time because that game mattered a lot to us because it was a district game. So first time seeing Pocatello this season, really, and then going full force at them like that was definitely a nice game.
Yeah, it's exactly what my next point was going to be. It's a double big win because you only have 4 games within the district, and you end up getting a win in the first game.
Yeah, so that's really setting us on the right foot and the right path, and so if we can continue to do that in these next few weeks when we start really playing each other a lot back-to-back, then it could be setting us up for a really nice district tournament.
You got Maddie played the whole game. Emily played almost the whole game, in and out. Any side effects at practice yesterday from the extended playing time for both girls?
No, not really. Maddie's going strong. I mean, it's still a little weak, but she's still holding out. Emily is just still hit and miss. She can do things pretty tough sometimes, and then other times it really affects her. Her body's just still so weak. So just being aware of her is the best I can do while they're playing, and we definitely needed to just give her that break the other day. But in all, the girls step up and they take care of business, and so they're ready to go.
And finally, playing Westside, even though you're not in the same category, you're 4A, they're 2A, it's still a cross-valley rivalry.
Oh, absolutely. And we have a little revenge to come back and claim. We saw them at our jamboree, and that was our first match of that jamboree, and they stole it from us. And that is something that we have definitely talked a lot about, and we don't want that to happen again. We were not playing our game during that set, and so we hope that we come and actually have a competitive match against them, which I know my girls and I know that they will.
Very good. Best of luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Carrasco Haskell here on the pregame show. Take a timeout. We'll be right back.
KACH.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information. 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH, my local radio.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
The KACH Cash Magnet Contest is here, and you can win money just by listening to your radio. Simply pick up one of the cash magnets available many places around town and be listening after 7 o'clock each weekday morning, as I will call out a 4-digit number. If your magnet has that 4-digit number, you'll have 1 minute and 5 seconds to call the radio station, and you could win the cash jackpot of the day. If no one wins, the cash prize will go up $5 a day. Find a cash magnet, be listening weekday mornings, and get ready to win with FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
It won't be long before we're putting away the patio barbecue equipment for the season. But before that happens, get in at least one more delicious barbecue featuring bone-in pork cinder-cut loin chops from Stokes Market in Preston. This week they're on sale for only $1.79 a pound. Pork chops, the perfect entree for a backyard barbecue. While you're at Stokes, grab a pot roast for only $3.49 a pound. You'll be glad you did. Save more with digital coupons from Stokes. Stop, enjoy, save at Stokes Market in Preston. Pork chops on the barbecue? What a great idea.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indians volleyball. The New Look Indians hit the court, looking to continue on what was one of their best seasons a year ago, and work to bring home a conference title. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, for all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto, the Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own phone app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by Cornerstone Realty. When you're ready to sell your home or purchase the home of your dreams, call Cornerstone Realty. They want to be your agent. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without expressed written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited.
Welcome once again here to Westside High School as tonight the Preston Indians take on the Westside Pirates. And good evening, everybody. Dan Hubbard, glad to have you with us. John Beverly's back in studio tonight as the Preston Indians coming off what was a very important win in their first district match of the year last Thursday night at home when they knocked off the Pocatello Indians in 4 sets at home, as they were able to come back after dropping the first set and win the next 3 and take that contest against the Indians. So they come over here tonight and get ready to take on what is a good Pirates team from Westside. They met earlier this year in a tournament, and Westside ended up winning that match. As according to Dr. Karaska Haskell before the match, as we did, and she had a little gleam in her eyes, as we have a little revenge that we have to take care of. And even though they don't play at the same competitive level, as Preston's a 4A team and Westside is a 2A team, they share the valley. They're all friends. They all know each other, and they have a little bit of revenge to take care of, as they want to get even as far as head-to-head matches go on the year between the two teams. Tonight's matchup is brought to you in part by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, find them at 44 North, 1st West, here in the city of Preston. So as we get ready to go, starters are out on the floor. And referee going to go through and make sure all the right people are where they need to be as we get ready to play here this evening. Glad to have you along with us here on KACH and those viewing the video feed on mylocalradio.com. Preston is obviously the visiting team here tonight. This was supposed to be a triangle match with 3 teams. Marsh Valley had to drop out. A couple of their girls had been exposed to the coronavirus, so for safety wise, they backed out, and so it's just Preston against Westside here tonight as we're underway here tonight. As it comes to Hobson, she gets it back over for Preston, outside set. This comes to Jessica Marshall, and that'll be a point for the Indians as it goes out of bounds. So Preston wins the first point of the night, as Hannah Stevenson will drop back to serve here once again. Back set comes to Maskell, as that will tie the match at 1-1. As Preston not able to dig that and keep that point alive. So now dropping back to serve is Lainey Beckstead for the Pirates. Good serve. Whitehead plays it back on the court, as Preston's going to be called for too many hits. The set was bad. Nothing Preston could do with it. And it's 2-1. And Beckstead will continue to serve here. Whitehead with the dig. They'll set over on the far near side. Here it comes to Knapp. Off a couple of hands, out of bounds, point for the Indians. As Keisha Knapp has her first kill of the night. She played pretty well the other night at home against Pocatello. And not only her leaping ability, but also blocks at the net. She was very effective at the net against the Indians the other night at home. As the serve here, Hobson is a service error. Goes into the net. As it'll be 3-2, serve back over to the Pirates again. Preston needs to bump this back over. They do, nicely. as they keep it alive. Pirates just bump it back over, back to the Indians. Again, in the middle. Burnett able to tuck it just inside the line. Preston gets even again on the nice kill by Celeste Burnett, able to tuck it just inside the sideline, cutting the angle on the court very effectively. At the net, and then Windward tried to spike, hit it into the net. Both sides keep it alive, back onto the Preston side of the floor. Comes again, she goes short for the point. Windward with the kill. Preston leads 4-3. And at the net, didn't hit it real hard. A little dink shot there. Preston will keep that alive again. It comes back to Knapp. She goes short, kept alive by the Pirates. Outside, Fuller hit it into the net. Preston now leading 5-3. This will be Maddie Whitehead back to serve. Tipped at the net, and it goes down. That's Lainey Beckstead able to tooling the block nicely at the net. 5-4 as Westside wins the serve back. And Sydney Thane to serve. That's a service error, and that point will come back over to Preston again. It's now 6-4. As blocked at the net, but again, tooling the block and getting the point. Emily Longhurst got a hand on the ball on the block for Preston, but it stayed on the Indian side of the floor. Indian side of the court, I should say. Tylene Rohr now in to serve here for the Westside Pirates. Outside set, Windward. That's going to be a point for the Pirates, and they'll tie it at 6 as the kill was a little bit long and out of bounds. Awarded the point to the Pirates. Blocked at the net by Westside, kept alive at the net by the Indians. Outside set, blocked partially on the kill attempt by Fuller. Back over on the Indian side as Longhurst goes short into the net. Preston tried to keep it, Westside tried to keep it alive and couldn't. And Preston gets another point. It's now 7-6 again as Longhurst will rotate out. And coming back onto the floor would be Drew Despain, and she'll drop back to serve here for the Indians. Outside. Nice kill. Emma Marshall ties it at 7 as she was able to hit it hard through the Preston defense. Abigail Fuller to serve again. Battle for it right at the net. Point for the Indians. Good block at the net for the Indians by Hannah Stevenson. And able to keep the ball on the west side side of the nets as Windhurst to serve here for Preston. At the net, Stevenson goes short. Again, Westside has to keep it out of the net. Can they return it? They do. Nice play. Set outside and a miss hit by Hobson. Point for the Pirates. It's 8-8. After that play to keep it alive, quite frankly, they deserve the point. In the middle, Burnett off a couple of hands and out of bounds. So Burnett gets another point for the Indians. Her second kill here in the first set. Preston goes back up by a point again at 9-8. Hannah Stevenson will serve here again. As they bump set, comes to Thane. And Preston not able to handle that at the net. Ties the match at 9. And Lainey Beckstead will now serve again. Beckstead's serve comes wide and out of bounds. Played it into the stand where the up official stands. And Westside has another lead again as they go up 10-9 here. Set outside. That is Hobson for the kill. Side out again for the Indians. Ties the match. The first set at 10. As Hobson will now serve. Hobson, another strong match the other night against Pocatello as well. In the middle and put away. Nice kill as Sydney Thane will drive that one home. So Westside goes back up 11-10 again on the side out as they exchange points. Outside and Longhurst. Can't get it up high enough, hits it into the net. As they now go up by 2. Comes to Knapp. That's dug out in the back row, kept alive again. Off a partial block by Preston. And again, Longhurst can't get it up high enough to get it over the net. 3 straight points now for Westside. 10. In the middle, Burnett dug out in the back row. Kept alive by the Pirates. In the middle, Thane again. And that one is going to be, they're going to call that good. They're going to call that a point for the Pirates. As Carrasco Haskell down here asking about it, but it stays with the West Side, and it's now 14-10, and that's a service error as the ball will come back over to the Indians again. So 14-11 as Maddie Whitehead serving. Whoops, they run into each other. Ball loose. Nice play by Whitehead to keep it alive for Preston. Longhurst gets that one over. Set again, comes to Fuller. Preston in the middle as Windward. They keep it alive to the Pirates, but then the combination of Knapp and Windward at the net, able to put that one back away. 14-12, Preston trailing by 2. So once again, here's Maddie Whitehead to serve after the official comes over and talks to the scorer's table for a moment. Knapp puts it away at the net. Using that size to her advantage, able to go up and get that ball and hit it right down. Preston now trailing by just 1 point at 14-13. Short serve by Whitehead, played by the Pirates. Comes back to Whitehead. She's able to keep that one alive. Set in the middle for Windward. She hits it too long and out of bounds. Side out, 15-13. Poised the serve back over to the Westside Pirates once again. As Brittany Jensen, the junior, now come on, and she will serve here for the Pirates. Preston returns the serve. It comes to Knapp, miss hit into the net. So a hitting error against Acacia Knapp makes it 16-13 again as the lead opens back up to 3. Look out, Preston runs into each other. They get the ball back under control and get it back over the net. And a set that goes too high, just out of the reach of Emma Marshall. 16-14 as the serve again comes back over to the Indians. And Audrey Shelley serving. Good serve all the way in the back, deep serve. Outside set. Marshall hits it right to Maddie Whitehead. Now they set it back to Longhurst. She's able to get it over, but this time kept alive again. Miss hit, played at the net as swinging, almost through it, was Keisha Fuller. She got just enough of it to get it over the net, and then Preston wasn't able to dig it back out. I mean, it was short. It barely made